spot was on hiatus, not least because I suspected Maddox of cheating with his supremely pretty undercover partner, Detective Rebecca Blake, but also because I subsequently did the horizontal horror with Solomon in several moments of unconscionable madness. Now I was single, but gainfully employed, and my two exes were shaking hands like they were simply agreeing to man the barbecue together at Montgomery's next town fair. It was baffling. Even worse, I was desperate to know what it was all about, and so would my best friend Lily Schuler the moment I told her. If I didn't have the answers, I would have to listen to a whole bunch of her theories. But how was I to get the information out of a man so shrewd he would know what I was doing as soon as I eased out of my chair? Simple. I would wait for him to tell me. He was probably dying to, I reasoned. After all, everyone loves to share a secret. For the next hour, as I impatiently waited in desperation for Solomon to share, while it ate me up inside, I filled the time with less paperwork and more surreptitious texting of Lily. She was as intrigued as I. "He's dying to tell you," she texted by return. I looked up, narrowing my eyes at the blind-covered interior windows of Solomon's office. He gazed at his laptop screen, and only briefly did I notice his left eyebrow flicker, as if he were suddenly aware someone was watching him. I ducked my head, fully aware that he not only knew it was I, but also that he wasn't even remotely dying to tell me a thing. How annoying. "Nope," I typed. His mouth is tighter than a clam. "Bastard," pinged the reply. Bit harsh, perhaps, but not far off the mark in the general scheme of my thoughts. My phone vibrated again, and I peered at the screen. "Do you think they want to share you?" asked Lily. My eyes widened, and I reached for my glass of water to quench my suddenly dry mouth. I doubted it somehow. I wasn't even sure either of them wanted me solo, given the way things abruptly ended between Maddox and me, and then Solomon and me. Just my luck, really. Wait forever for a decent guy to show up, sweating my buns off in Anton's ass-kicker of a spin class, just to keep said butt looking peachy in the interim. And just when one hot guy turns up, so does his hotter pal. As for who was hot and who was hotter, that was hard to say. What I did know was one cheated, and the other seemed to have forgotten to call. Ever. Having said that, the thought of them going two at a time gave me a hot flush before my brain became the consistency of the innards of a Twinkie. "I'm having a hot flush," texted Lily. "Get aircon," I messaged. "How do I find out why Maddox was here?" "Ask, or bug S's office." Well, that was an idea, but somehow I knew Solomon would find out, and when he did, I could imagine him firing my ass. What would I do then? The PI gig was my favorite job since I joined the world of the gainfully employed. Would I want to return to temping? Working the worst bits of a job to earn a measly paycheck, along with the general disdain of the other employees? No. I wanted to crack cases, catch bad guys, and make enough money to afford the butter yellow bungalow on Bonneville Avenue, which I had my eye on. A few months ago, it was for sale, but the sign disappeared within days. I wished it was for sale again. Especially now that Lily's parents put our apartment building up for sale the moment the cast came off my arm. Having it broken while chasing the bad guys was one of the downsides of the job, but it managed to earn me several weeks of paid recuperation time. Since getting my fill of the important goings-on in Hollywood via the E! Network, I returned to my job early and got stuck with desk duty. Now the cast was off, I was raring to go, but Solomon had yet to assign me any cases. It wasn't just that I was itching to get out of there and do something productive. The bonus money was undeniably a delightful extra. My salary paid my basics, but the case completion bonus, paid by the clients, was an extra boost to my ebbing morale. I was bored.